Randy,
a good one, Mark.
in the offseason, what led to the thought process to get to move Dion over to his natural side?
We just felt that we would try and get a right-left combinations going as much as possible, specifically with our top 4 defensemen, that if we were going to change our mix on the back end, that we'd specifically target right defensemen because we had so many lefts. And that was really the thought process, that we feel that over the long haul, players playing on their natural sides are better suited, and they can play the game to a higher level.
Is this something you're monitoring, or is this something that you just almost expect that it should work out over time?
Well, I don't know if we're monitoring. I think we monitor the level of play of all of our players. So I guess you could say, yeah, we're monitoring it, but it doesn't mean if they don't have an exceptional game that we're going to change right away. I think players would like continuity. I know talking to them, they would rather be put on in one position and left there. Because it's it is much easier to go out and play if you know that you're going to consistently play the left side versus the right side, and players that do switch will ask you just leave them there. So that's the course that you run.
Richard Panik is a waiver player, but throughout the course of his career, there's been some hype as a guy that has a lot of talent. What are the expectations for him coming in?
I think again, we're just trying to utilize a player that has historically been able to provide skill, and I don't have that much exposure to him other than when he played for Norfolk against the Marlies, and he was a force to deal with at that level, and obviously we felt that he could come in and make a contribution to our group, and we'll see where he fits. It's only his first day, so again it's difficult when you acquire a player and put them into practice and you play the next day. Then there's a decision: do you play that player right away? And is he familiar with what your systems are and what you like to do? And so that's a question mark that we'll have to deal with between today and tomorrow.
And again, an opportunity to force others who are here to be better.
Yeah, again, we're always that's not going to be something that's going to go away. We think that the competition for the position, and try to again continue to distribute minutes on a more evenly basis, is the way we're going to try and go forward with this group.
Randy, on the defenseman thing, getting back to that, you played the position. What do you think is the biggest challenge when someone has to, Dion's played it for so many years, even though he's going to his natural side now. What do you think is the biggest challenge for him in adjusting?
I don't think it's really that difficult personally, and I played a long time ago, and I never really want to compare when I played to what these guys are playing at. I think today's athlete, he's accustomed to playing the left side in certain situations more often than you would think. Yeah, he plays the right side, but he did play the left point on the power play. So it wasn't that it's that foreign. I've seen him play the left side on defensive zone faceoffs, so I don't think it's that foreign. I don't think it's that drastic, and I think, again, continuing along the line, when the player starts there, he likes to finish there, and you're not moving him in and out of different positions in the game.
How can last line change work in your favor against Crosby, if anything can?
Well, obviously he came back with a bang last night watching the game, and he was a dynamic force to handle. I think the one thing that we're going to try and do, and I think everybody tries to do it, is limit his time and space. Crowd him as much as possible. Don't give him the freedom that he enjoys, and when you do give him freedom, he's a very dangerous player. He might be the most dangerous player in the league.
What made you want to try Holland on the PK?
Actually, it's just another opportunity to find minutes for players. He had a conversation that he felt that his opportunity to play on the power play was he was going to be further down the line, and that the only chance that he saw of getting more minutes would be the penalty killing. And we agreed with that. And so we basically had a coaching staff and a player agree that we were going to work him in on the penalty killing. And it's only one game, but again, face-offs will be something that will be of vital importance for him. He's a big guy. He's a smart hockey player. He's got good range. Shot blocking is another area that is going to be something a little different. When you're out there, you have to sacrifice your body, and those are the things we're asking of Peter Holland.
Do you see progress in Cody Franzen and working his way back to potentially playing this weekend?
Yeah, Cody, we think will be an option. I don't know about tomorrow, but you know, he should be an option by Sunday, but we'll wait and see how that develops. We have a morning skate tomorrow. He's looked a lot better. He's been skating hard. He's worked hard, and you know, those are the things that you want to make sure he's 110% before you bring him back into the lineup.